How are we today? It's just Stipe here. I'm here to do another pre-workout review. For today, I have a pre-workout which I think has been formulated on multiple different occasions, or at least once from what I've seen. I was hoping it would have gotten the old variation, but I'm just going to make the assumption that it just doesn't exist anymore. And that's broken Aarow here. Now, I'll always be honest with you, I only have one sample, and it's the only one obviously I've tried. It is a full serving, so I can only go off on what this one single packet kind of produced to me. So this isn't really like a comprehensive review. This is more just like a tried it once, first kind of thought. Now, what's interesting about it is I looked at a lot of the other top reviewers kind of like reviews on it when it was with the DMHA, and so many of them seem to love it. And then I'm not too sure what would have happened, but it just seems like nothing really changed except for the fact that they took out DMHA from it. So it's not like they, at least from what I'm reading, it's not like they added anything, and if they did, it's minuscule, which is always a bit of a shame, because I feel like if you're going to take out a rhyogenesis, or you're going to take out another thing, boost the alpha GPC, put some lion's mane in it, you know, just do something with it to make it a little bit of a standout kind of supplement, as opposed to just, here's the euphoria, we take the euphoria out, have the same pre with just one less ingredient and charge the same. But anyways, I'll get to the flavor, which is Voodoo, which just by the looks of it is orange. Everyone did mention how the flavor was really, really fucking good. For me, it wasn't bad. What I could tell is that this had been sitting somewhere warm. It almost felt like it was out of date. There's no date on here. So best before, who knows when the fuck that is. But yeah, there was no, best before date on here. So the assumption can be made that it's simply a case of, like, they just kind of left it somewhere warm in the store, but got it for free, so couldn't give less of a fuck. And it didn't really change the effects of it for me, at least that's what I found. So the flavor started off okay, then something went odd with it in terms of, like, it was little clumpy bits inside, like I had to scoop it out with like my finger, like from the bottom, because parts of it were missing. And if I don't get that part out, that might be like a gram of the 2 grams of the ingredients, which literally will alter the pre-workout. All right, so that's the flavor. It's kind of just hard to really describe because it was nice and citrusy at the start, but then it kind of got flushed out. Alrighty, ingredients panel. You got 6 grams of L-citrulline for pumps, beta-alanine for the tingles at 3.2, beta-anhydrous for power output and pumps as well at 1.5, L-taurine, L-tyrosine, caffeine. L-taurine and L-tyrosine both at 1 gram. Would prefer for them to be at 2, but it is what it is. Caffeine at 350. I don't mind caffeine at 350. I think anything above starts becoming just a bit too much and too pointless. Then you got citrafuse, which, yep, is a citrafuse. Sounds more like a health ingredient element to it, which maybe helps with blood flow and pumps. I could be wrong. You got alpha GPC, which is probably the best source of choline you can get, only at 100 milligrams, and it's 50% standardized, so that's 50 milligrams, realistically what you're getting. Then you got theobromine at 100 milligrams, that aids kind of the stimulant element that caffeine does, just in a different way. And then you got black pepper extract at 5 milligrams. The label's fine, like there's nothing really wrong with the label. It's just oddly, like some ingredients are oddly sourced. Like I think alpha GPC at 100 milligrams is just a bit odd. I think that should be higher. I think both the tyrosine and taurine could be higher, but nonetheless, sometimes something is at max dosage and it just sucks, and then sometimes it's low and it's really, really good. So you just, who the fuck knows, man? It's a supplement company. Alrighty, what were my effects from it? I'm going to keep it short and simple. It is a pretty good workout, a pre-workout that is. It's very much to me like a get shit done pre-workout at like that medium level. So this to me, even though they took DMHA out, I still don't think I'd ever use this as like a everyday type of thing. You could. There's nothing too shady from what I'm reading in here, but it does smack you a little bit. Like the caffeine seems pretty pure. The beta's maybe like a 6 out of 10. Like, it'll hit you nicely. There's nothing bad about the beta. It's not one of those where you're just fucking scratching your face off, which thank fucking God, because I hate that shit. Like I can't tell you how much I hate shit like that. Not hate, but fuck me, man. Like, do I need to be itching my face off, like, to work out? No. Anyways, the pumps on it were decent. I did chest with it. And yeah, it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't amazing, but it was better than expected from the label, because there really isn't all that much for pumps. And that's assuming Citrafuse is for pumps. Haven't done any research on it. I only literally just whipped up the ingredients panel just then. It lasted for a while as well. That's what I really appreciate about that. It had no come down effect, no nothing. It just lasted for about a good 2.5 hours of energy. I wouldn't say I was focused, but I guess I was focused in general for the training session. I was training with one of my best mates. So when we train together, we always just try to kill it. You know, we really go hard at it. But yeah, I don't know if it like had any particular stimulant effect of feeling focused. I just feel like I was in the mood to work out. Yeah, it just felt like one of those pre-workouts which, assuming the flavors are as good as everyone says they are, yeah, this is a fine pre-workout to take. It's 30 servings. It's expensive, but it's not more expensive than a 20-40 serving. It's probably cheaper than that. And for what you're getting, I could recommend it. You know, you'll get good energy, you'll get good pumps, you get probably some form of focus. And if the flavors are like guava melon was what I was hoping to try, but then again, maybe I wouldn't have liked it if it was fucking clumpy. But yeah, it's just like, why would you not consider that a decent pre-workout? I wouldn't review it either, really, if I thought it was trash, or if I thought it was trash, it would have just been a short, hey guys, do not fucking buy this, you know? Alrighty, well, that's kind of it for me. I hope you guys enjoy that review. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with the way I explain my reviews as well. Like for me, I put them usually in categories, which I think most people do, which is pump, focus, and then energy. I lean towards more the focus because I don't lack energy, and I like the pump element as well. Alrighty, I've got my testosterone and ectosterone update coming up soon. I'll see you guys then. Peace.